After nearly a decade on the SU Hill, the time for change within the football program has come. I'm Jesse MacWilliam. This is your Spectrum News in 90. Dino Babers has been fired as the head coach of the football team, bringing an end to an era that had its highs and its lows. The Adrian Autry era at Syracuse has opened with his first unofficial win of his head coaching career. Welcome to sports, everyone. I'm Jesse MacWilliam. Syracuse handling Damon College 81-68 in the Dome on Friday night. Our first glimpse of the Orange against another foe since Jim Boeheim's retirement back in March. Syracuse playing with what seemed to be just a different kind of energy under Autry. The 2-3 zone is gone. In comes that pressure man-to-man defense that Autry said he wanted to run. The ship has been righted after a horrendous loss to the Patriots. The Bills are back in the win column after a win against the Buccaneers this past Thursday. Now for 45 minutes, the Bills look to be back to their old selves. There was complimentary football all across the board. It's the kind of performance this team can build on. A new week bringing another fantastic opportunity for Syracuse as they look to get their first ACC win of the season. The Orange are eager to return to the field. The Orange coming in to Saturday's contest with a top 5 scoring offense and a top 5 scoring defense. But you can throw all of that out the window when you play a highly disciplined Army football team. Jackson on Jim Boeheim Day, cardiac cues striking again. The Orange pulling out a 3-point win over Notre Dame, 88-85. It was a game they had to have if they wanted to keep their NCAA tournament hopes alive. 25,000 fans here in the Dome to watch the win. One of them, of course, the legendary head men's basketball coach, Jim Boeheim. 47 years on the sideline here at Syracuse, racking up over 1,000 wins, of course, that 2003 national championship win. Rivalries continuing to highlight our high school football small school matchup of the night on Fridays. Week 1 featuring Skinny Atlas and Cazenovia. Now, over the last 4 years, Skinny Atlas has pretty much dominated the series, but Cazenovia was determined to change that tonight behind the legs of J.P. Hoke. Syracuse football suffering their second consecutive setback, this time a 41-24 decision against Notre Dame here in the JMA Dome. It was a game that Notre Dame really did what they wanted up front. They owned the offensive and defensive lines. They ran for more than 200 yards against a very good Syracuse defense. And let's move into some baseball now. The Cinderella FM Hornets with a trip out to the Capital Region on Saturday for their regional final. The Hornets doing battle with Saratoga Springs out of Section 2, Class AA baseball, top third. 1-0 FM already, one out. Thomas Woodbridge grounding out to second, but Michael Dutch coming in from third. Some damage being done there on both sides. 2-0 FM. They're the beneficiary of that one. First meeting between these two programs since 1996. The Orange winning 7 of the last 10 matchups. First quarter, though, Army with a patented offensive drive capped with a 1-yard Jacoby Buchanan touchdown plunge. 17 plays, 75 yards. 9.5 minutes chewed off the clock. You see that almost every single week with this Army team. No matter who they play, they're leading 7-0. Second quarter, same score. Syracuse within striking distance, but Army's defense, Caleb Fortner, dropping Garrett Schrader for the sack that leads to an Orange field goal.
Take it with you. Touch. Play. Good.
It wasn't too long ago, Nottingham soccer coach Claude Tuishimir said it best.
Football is beautiful and it's fun, but we got to do the right things to make it that way.
A message Fowler graduate Musa Nazirmo embodies every time they train together. Soccer on 2 legs is hard enough, but Musa does it with just his right. For Musa, soccer is life.
There we go.
A lot. It means a lot to me. I grew up playing this sport until I lost my leg. Then I kind of gave up. But when I got here, I realized that just never give up, keep going.
Growing up in the Democratic Republic of Congo, Musa fell in love with the game. Limited access to proper equipment didn't seem to faze him. But at age 7, Musa's soccer career and his life changed forever.
So I was out in the field playing soccer. So you know how grenades are shaped like a ball? We thought it was like a little ball, so we started playing around with it. We didn't know what was a grenade or anything. We just kept on playing and it blew up in front of me.
The result of the explosion was devastating. Musa losing his left leg from his knee down. And after waking up in the hospital and hearing the news, Musa realized the extent of the injury.
Waking up without my leg, I kind of gave up. I was like, it's over.
It wasn't for a few more years. Musa ended up in Kenya, where he was fitted with his first prosthetic leg. Then at age 12, he relocated to the Syracuse area through a refugee program, suiting up for the Fowler soccer team where his love of soccer shined.
Started playing soccer with my prosthetic though. And then that's when I scored 12 goals in one tournament.
Through YouTube videos, Musa started gaining attention from a team he didn't even know existed, the United States National Amputee Soccer Team, a unit that plays without prosthetics, only with the help of crutches, finding a way to represent the United States and fighting through the odds.
It's crazy. I mean, I didn't know. Me personally, I didn't know I was going to be playing for my country right now. So I just played for fun, even though other kids was talking about being professional. So when I think about it, I got one leg. There's no way I'm going to be a pro. I'm just doing this for fun. And then that's when I met. I mean, that's when everything came.
From his soccer career nearly ending in a tragic accident to playing on the world stage in Turkey next month, Musa's journey has come full circle.
It meant a lot for me, for people just to support me. I mean, I never knew I was going to get this much support playing for them and everything. And my teachers helped me go through this. Dell and Zarina, Vince, Claude, they all did. I'm just thankful for them. Without them, I wouldn't be here right now.
And when the lights come on and Musa and his teammates take the field, there will be just one goal in mind.
One goal every game. One goal every game. I want to win that trophy. I want to bring it back home. I want to do it for my country and do it for the people that support me.
In Syracuse, Jesse MacWilliam, Spectrum News.
Trying to get some bend on it. Banana that thing.
A simple smile is what you'll find when standing on the sidelines next to Fabius Pompey assistant soccer coach Josh Virgil.
I absolutely love it. It's always been something that I love to do.
Coaching brings a sense of peace for Josh, his way of helping others.
Just giving back. It's always been in our family. We've always given back. We've always volunteered. We've always helped out. And just, I'm such a sports nut. And to be able to give back to the kids, because when I played, there were older guys that did it for me.
Growing up in Fabius, Josh was a force on the field, a captain on the soccer and basketball teams, a standout on the baseball diamond. He was even voted most athletic in high school. His coaching journey starting on the Little League fields as well. But his life changed forever in early October of 1998. A car crash leaving Josh with a damaged spinal cord, leaving him paralyzed from the chest down, forcing him into a wheelchair.
I'll be honest, before my accident, I took a lot of things for granted. And that's what really has changed me. That's on my business cards, that's what I say. That's what I preach to the kids whenever I tell them my story, that life's too short. You never know what's going to happen.
Unknowns became a commonplace for Josh after his accident. But just 5 months after the crash, Josh got back in the coaching saddle with the Falcons baseball team under head coach Sean May. But those unknowns were always there.
I can't throw a baseball. I can't swing a bat. So I wasn't sure how I was going to be able to handle that. But I learned pretty quickly that it's more of a mental side that I can handle. I can still explain how to do those skills, but it's a lot easier for me to do the challenge of when they make a mistake to pick them back up.
For years, Josh had dreamed of becoming a head coach of his own program. But that dream was impossible, as New York State law stated a head coach had to be CPR certified, something Josh couldn't achieve due to his physical limitations. But Josh fought for change and won that battle in late August, when Governor Kathy Hochul signed a bill that said as long as someone on the coaching staff is CPR certified, anyone can be a head coach.
Just to be able to open the doors for others. And show them that they just don't have to sit around there, whether it's coaching or whether they can open doors for themselves or others in a different capacity.
A battle that took some time to win, but a battle Josh didn't fight alone.
First, I gotta thank Coach Sean May for even getting me back into coaching. When I had my accident, he's the one that came to the hospital and asked me to be his assistant. First, our school backing me to be able to get this done. And of course, NISFA, the New York State Public High School Athletic Association. They were huge. And then Mr. Sturpey and Rachel May for all they've done to get this passed, and then our governor for signing it. And then most importantly, the kids and my family They were all right there for me, helping me, keeping me positive through the long process.
And as for his future, anything is now possible.
Wherever I can find an opening, I'll take it. It doesn't matter what the sport is, where it is. I just want to get out there and have my team and run with it, or in my case, roll with it.
Every time Josh Kozak goes up the steps of the Cocoa House in Schenectady, he leaves everything at the door, making time for some of his best friends.
They've taught me a lot on how to build Lego.
This is how you build Lego.
They mean the world to me, and just seeing how happy they are every day whenever I come over, and just to, to hang out and play Lego and just like relax from what else is going on in my outside world. It's a breath of fresh air.
2 years ago, following an interaction with Patrick Toner after a Union hockey win on the road over Dartmouth in Josh's sophomore year, Josh started Cozy's Kids by donating unused game tickets to the youth of Schenectady. Last year, in the middle of the pandemic, Josh raised $5,000 to buy the kids Christmas presents, and the kids were forever grateful.
I can't believe I got these cards. I love them.
But this year, alongside Cocoa House Executive Director Will Rivas, who purchased his childhood home right next door to the Cocoa House, Josh has loftier goals. He plans to raise $20,000, with $15,000 of it going into the new house. Josh having raised, so far, more than $6,000.
My goal with Will is we're going to transform this room into the Cozy's Kids Lounge. That's what we're raising the $15,000 plus for. I hope to turn this into a space where they can just come here, relax, hang out. Hopefully have a nice setup with a nice couch, some desks, a TV mounted up here.
Will and Josh also plan on adding a state-of-the-art learning center as well. And there have been no holdups. The final permits getting approved just days before Thanksgiving.
It just happened so organically, and I'm blessed to know Will, and yeah, I'm excited for this project to get started.
The buy-in from Union College and Josh's teammates has been amazing. They welcome us to their games. We have our little own section when we're there. And, I look forward to the work that we're going to continue to do.
The hope is to present the finished product to the kids next summer. But Josh might not be around to see it, as he is set to graduate in the spring. But wherever he goes, a piece of his heart will stay in Schenectady forever.
Wherever I end up, I'll always be connected to this place and always come back and visit whenever I can. And I'm sure teammates will be excited to keep providing Will and the kids the opportunity to continue coming to our games and come over and support whenever they can. So.
It's just a reminder. One random act of kindness, like Josh with Patrick Toner, can be the start of something special and define a person forever. In Schenectady, Jesse MacWilliam, Spectrum News.